Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Hollywood. Looks like a gold Zenyatta. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. Okay. Let's look at the team comp.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Okay, so Genji Reinhardt. Is that a Mercy? Is that a soldier? And then who's the sixth?
My student.
Was it Winston? Okay, it's a Winston. Okay, so okay, so let's see, Winston, Reinhardt, Genji, and Zenyatta. Okay, so let's really quick talk about what you just did here. I don't mind this, I guess.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
I mean, you got like 1% out of it or 2, but you start at 1, so or I don't know, whatever, somewhere between 1 and 2.
My student.
Yeah, I guess that's fine as long as you get back to this cafe in time. So I'd like you to be reloading at this point to get back to 20. So yeah, so you're starting this off with 15 health, with 15 bullets, so that's not obviously not very great. And this whole time you could have reloaded and charged up a 5 orb right click. So instead you shoot out the 1. So this could have been a really meaty. So the way I would have done it, I would have come up on this cafe, thrown out a right click at somebody, or or just not if there was nobody in line of sight yet, and then healed this soldier. I think that would have been better. Let me just see it again. Yeah. Okay. Good, nice, good left clicking. Very good, yeah. Good. Hit that. Good. And right now they're making a big mistake by giving you a ton of space. So as Zenyatta, when I'm in this position where they just let me stay up here for free, I am so happy. So you want to take as much advantage of this as possible. But the moment they notice you, you need to back off. Yeah, good. Yes, that's a good right click. You missed it, but that's what I'm looking for. So this is excellent.
The shadow of darkness.
Okay, so those rockets are starting to come. Okay, and actually now your soldier and Mercy are kind of in your space. This is actually kind of sucky. Having, like, I would say more than 2 people up here is really dangerous. So, especially since they have a Pharah. So, I would actually, this doesn't happen too often, but because of this, well, we'll see if Mercy just bails. But she likes to stay with soldiers. So depending on how the fight breaks out, you might have to move. So we won't discuss that yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the fact that you dropped down to help your team finish the fight is good. So that I'm happy with that. Okay, they have a Hanzo. That's a good right click. Oh man, so right now because your Mercy's dead, you're gonna really lack healing. So because of this, you're gonna have to get super aggressive and look for picks. So I would probably chase this Reinhardt down with a really fatty right click. I would discord him now and look to see if he's gonna push forward, because that would be a mistake on his part. And then get like a really, like, jump into his shield with a right click. Okay, so he backed off, so he's smart. So cool. Yeah. Poor Reinhardt. Wait for the bubble. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, this whole time. Oh, but you were charging up a right click. Okay, actually, this is okay. I would, as soon as, okay, so when you have a right click that you're charging up and somebody needs to be healed like right now, I will always drop it. I don't care if I have 1, 2, 3 orbs. Doesn't matter. You drop it right away and you heal that person. So you were a little bit greedy with this right click here by holding on to it for so long.
What the mother?
Get that. Oh, come on. Okay, a little bit. You missed shots right there that you shouldn't have, but that's okay. Hold on to your transcendence. You're going to hold on to your transcendence. Oh, good rest. Oh, Reinhardt get a little trigger happy. So you got a headshot on this Pharah, so excellent. So now you need to finish her off. So I don't want to say tunnel vision on her, but try to see if you can finish her right here. Nice, excellent. Now get a Discord and a Harmony on somebody.
Vital signs negative.
Oh, you have to weave your discords and your harmonies into your left clicks, in between them. So you're a little bit slow on those harmonies and discords. Oh, and he died. Yeah, that might have been your fault. Let's see.
Signs negative.
Oh, there's a really good chance he doesn't die if you heal him on time. Unless this Hanzo like headshotted him with like a full arrow. So I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it's possible. But still, you're gonna hold on to your right click. You need to get a harmony on somebody, like now. Cool. And then your discorded target just died, so you need to get a discord out. So in between your left clicks. That discord, good. Nice. Get a discord, and that Mercy needs healing. Actually, okay, but actually now that this bubble's here, she's probably safe. So you could probably keep the harmony on Winston. You're fine. Hold on to the Transcendence. Okay, cool. So you're doing a good job of holding on to your Transcendence. This is great. Yes, perfect. You're busting out this right click. You have downtime while you're safe behind a wall. Now you use right click and you use it around a corner. So this is excellent. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So you had a target there actually. Let me see that again. Yeah, you had two targets. You had this Anna to the right, and then I think it was, I didn't see someone else to the left, but you kind of shot right in between them, but that's okay. And to be honest, well, actually, that's kind of the beauty of Zenyatta's right click, is you can actually kill people through a Transcendence, through an enemy Transcendence, because if you get enough headshots, they'll just die instantly, especially if they have Discord. So actually, I want to see that again. Let's see that one more time.
Into the iris.
Heal the Mercy, heal the Mercy. Okay, she's fine. Discord. Okay, so you're missing a lot of opportunities to Discord. Your harmonies are okay, but your Discording I think needs a lot. Well, actually, I take that back. I think both just need a lot of work. Like you need to be a little bit quicker with harmonies and discords, especially since Zenyatta, like most of his skill is like, you know, positioning and just kind of knowing, having really good game sense. So like in terms of like mechanics or whatever, your discords and your harmonies have to be on point. So the most intensive thing he has is harmony and using harmony and discord in between his left click. So you need to practice that. Oops. Oh, what just happened? Oh, okay, yeah. Looking for right clicks. I love it. Cool, you canceled it. Good, good, good. Get that heal onto Genji. Get that heal onto Genji. Okay, it's fine now. But I would put the harmony, just by default, you want your harmonies on Genjis or Winstons. It depends on the situation. You want it on one of those two by default. And your Reinhardt's full health, so that's a good right click. Yes. Basically, what I want you doing, my harmonies and discords, I'm basically, when I'm left clicking, I'm kind of just spamming them, sort of. Like it depends on the situation. Discord more than harmony. So you know, don't be afraid to just kind of spam that button, whatever it is. Or for you, it's Shift and E. So don't be afraid to do that. At least to start. Kill the Genji. Good, you got the Genji. Good. Give it to Winston. Give it to Winston. Good. A little bit slow, but that's good. Switch it again. Nice. A little bit. You actually, I don't think you needed to use this Transcendence. I don't hate it because this Reinhardt really needed heals, and you're gonna support this Dragon Blade with a nice fatty Transcendence, so it's not horrible. But I don't think you really needed it actually.
Experience tranquility.
And in general, I want to commend you for not just being really trigger happy with your Transcendence. So I'm really happy about that. But it just, I don't think it was really necessary there. And you know, it's really bad when players hold on to their ultimates for too long. But in situations like this where you guys have a nice like snowball on your defense, you know, don't be afraid to be a little bit conservative sometimes. So it's one of those things that's going to take practice to know when and when not to. So in that case, not necessary in my opinion.
60 seconds remaining.
And sorry, and I just want to highlight that, like, the reason it's unnecessary is because even if your Reinhardt dies, you guys probably still win that fight pretty handedly. So, again, not horrible, not a horrible ultimate, but I think unnecessary.
I welcome
Sorry, I just need to point out one more thing. So, piggybacking off of that comment about Reinhardt dying. So, typically, when you're on defense, and actually this is true for any point A of hybrid maps and point A of 2CP maps, but typically the person, like, let's say that you get a team kill. Cool, you got a team kill. And then your team's like, yeah, you got a team kill. And then someone who died, you know, maybe like 10 seconds ago or whatever, or 8 seconds ago, comes back from respawn, and, you know, someone on your team was being stupid and gets a pick. Okay, that team kill doesn't matter anymore, because now your person who just died is going to be way late to the next fight, whereas they're all going to come together as one unit. So let's say in this case, your Reinhardt dies. Doesn't matter, because you're probably going to get like 2 or 3 more kills over the next couple seconds. Reinhardt's going to come back in time. So these are things that, you know, it's kind of complicated, but as you improve and get better, these scenarios will happen so often that you'll be like, okay, yes, I know that this person dying doesn't matter, or this person dying is extremely important and I need to make sure that he doesn't die, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So these are really important things you need to keep track of, and again, over time they'll start to make natural, more instinctive sense. Okay. Oh, you got way too close to that Reinhardt. You needed to back up. Yeah, just, you need to keep backing up. Oh, and then you go forward, and then because you kind of got baited by that corner, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go for this. But maybe instead of going so close, try to just go left more instead of forward more. Oh, he totally baited you. So you just need to be a little bit more cautious, and yeah, just be careful here. And now would have been a good time to Transcendence. So yeah, that was a pretty big error to use that. Again, that Transcendence wasn't horrible, but it would be better served now. Good right click, yes. It should have been a little more to the. You should have angled yourself so it went through the door. So you needed to move right a little bit. Yeah, back up. Oh, okay. Okay, your team's burning a lot of ult, so you just gotta get in there. Oh no, team. Okay. Good harmony. I want you on right click duty, right there. I want you charging up right clicks. I don't want you left clicking there. That's downtime where people aren't on your screen very much. And then, you know, as Zenyatta, it's so much fun when people don't really respect your burst. And then, you know, out of nowhere, somebody turns a corner and you're just like, yes, this is exactly why I was saving up this right click. It was for you, and you take them out of the fight. So your right clicks have been pretty good. I want you to tone it up more. I want you to use more right clicks. And basically the rule of thumb is when you have downtime and no one's on your screen, go for it. And if someone's on your screen and they're kind of far away, don't even bother left clicking. That's just trash damage, especially if they're like a tank. You're much better off getting a right click, and then like maybe 20 or 30% of the time, someone will round a corner and you're going to be like, yes, this is for you. And you're going to get that kill and it's going to be awesome. So. You like this? Get a harmony on somebody. Get a harmony. Okay. You guys were kind of screwed that entire time, actually. So, because you guys died at the point, like, you guys went for you know, a last minute. I'll let this play. You guys went for a last minute, or rather, a last ditch effort to save the point, but then you didn't save it, and therefore you know, as that fight went on, or rather, as that fight kind of ended with losing the point, you guys were out of position, right? Because now they have really close spawn advantage. You have a really far spawn, and your teammates, your reinforcements aren't gonna come very soon. Theirs are gonna come really soon, and so when you guys lost that fight, you probably just needed to, as a team, just back up a lot. But I don't really blame you too much because you were just kind of trying to protect your Reinhardt. But the beauty of Zenyatta is that you can still protect him at a really far away distance, at 40 meters actually. Because at 40 meters, you can still Harmony and Discord people, you know, that are in melee range of Reinhardt. So let's say about like 38, 35 meters is where you want to be for Reinhardt. So, yeah. Or for anyone, to heal anybody. Nice left clicks. I like those left clicks, and you know, and those are the times where it's totally good to left click. Yeah, so those are the times you want to left click when you have like an open target, whether they're on the ground or they're in the sky, and you have space to shoot at them. Those are the moments you want to right click or left click. Sorry, and that's when you want. Yeah, I want to highlight that. That was a good right click. You're looking for a pick right there. Well, it looked like you kind of changed your mind which way you were shooting those orbs, so that's not good. You generally want to keep them in the same area so they're tight. But cool. Get that tracer. Oh, she got a fatty orb or bubble. I mean, back up, back up. Oh, okay. You were trying to go into that window, or that door rather. So right here, again, a little bit too aggressive. There's no reason to get this far forward. Stay by that door. That way you can hide behind it when the time comes. Yeah, that's actually a pretty big error. So, yes. Again, just you're getting too far forward. Okay, actually, hold on, let me see this. Did you have a Reinhardt? Okay, I don't mind this because you were just, you know, trying to just, well, you know what, actually, I do mind this, and the reason is because the chances of you, okay, so like point A, because you guys went for a last-ditch effort that didn't work out, you put your streets phase in jeopardy, so this point B. And then look what happened. You guys, they just steamrolled this entire point B because you went for that last-ditch effort, and you guys never regrouped and had a proper fight. Now, by you doing this, you're doing the same thing your team did last time, and you're going to get trickled spawn. Again, you're going to get split spawned. They're going to have the spawn advantage. You guys are going to start trickling in, and they're just going to push it all the way through. So if you were going to do this, I wanted you to wait until your Reinhardt behind you was in front of you. I don't mind that orb of Harmony. You could have orbed him and then just walked away and waited again. So I would have liked for you to do that and then just back up right away into that door.
60 seconds.
你这挺关键嘛，
Oh, you guys got a kill on... Oh my goodness. There actually are times where it is beneficial to use ultimates in a situation like this where you can clean up and make them and really just stuff them at their own spawn. I've seen that happen before where people on defense, like, they're not afraid to use ultimates and they just keep stuffing them for like 2 or 3 rounds, and it actually takes a lot of pressure off of the rest of the round. This isn't really one of those cases. It's usually when your team's kind of already, you know, got a little lead in the fight, like they got two quick kills, then you can just explode on them and just wipe them. This one's kind of a more 50-50, so I don't like that. This is more of a critique on your teammates, but to anyone watching this VOD, there are times where you can do this. This is not one of those times. And I like that you're backing up. This is good. This is maybe you're backed up a little too much. No, this is good. This is good. Okay, cool. No, this is good. Now you can actually, you can stay roughly here, and then if your teammates are doing well, which it looks like they are, they're getting kills, you can go forward. If the fight starts to go south, you can go back. Okay, a little bit too passive here. Again, your team's winning the fight. Now is the time to get aggressive. So, so before I've been saying, okay, you're getting too aggressive. Now you're being too passive. You have downtime. Okay, so right there, you had like a full second where you weren't doing anything. If that ever happens, you need to be charging up a right click, which you are. You were just a little bit slow about it. That's a good one, yeah. get that harmony, and I wanted that harmony on Winston sooner. That's why I said you were being too passive. If you had been a little bit more aggressive, you probably could have got that harmony onto Winston earlier, and that would have really helped him. Okay, he just got a health pack, so now you can probably give that orb back to Genji. Oh, you don't have any bullets. So there's a play that I like to do in this situation. I'll show you. So right here. Boom. You just landed a ton of left clicks. You have 2 bullets left. There's a good chance he's going to put up his shield. So what you do is at this moment, because you know he's so low and because you're almost certain he's going to put his shield back up, you charge up a right click, a full 5 orb right click, and then you jump into his shield and just pound him with orbs. I don't even think they need to be headshots. You'll probably do plenty of damage just with body shots. The key is that you land them all, and at that distance it should be really easy. And okay, cool. So he finished him. That's fine. And the reason I'm okay with this is because, again, your team was actually doing well in this fight, so it's okay to get aggressive here.
Rains from above.
Whew. Oh, that Reinhardt still needs it, though. Oh, why did he do that? Reinhardt, what are you doing? Oh, please, if you're a Reinhardt player and you're low on health, do not charge into the enemy team. Please don't do that. Get that. Okay, Winston needs your harmony right now. So this entire time you haven't had a harmony on anybody, so that's a pretty big misplay. Again, you can weave it into your left clicks. In between your left clicks. Healing? Healing! He needs healing! Oh my goodness. Way too slow there.
60 seconds remaining.
Damn it.
This is good. Actually, I want you back more. I want you at a further distance. Like maybe on that ledge behind you. You're just a little bit too clumped up to your team, and especially Farah. She loves people to be clumped up. That's a good right click. That's a really good right click. And then as you get better at the game, you will hit more of those. Yes, you got the Discord. Good. Oh. Let me see that again. No, there was almost no chance that you save him. Too much burst with the Reinhardt charge, and then plus whatever else is coming out of his team. So what I would have liked to see, if you were gonna make this decision to use Transcendence, is to do it earlier. So one really cool thing about Transcendence, and actually I've done this before, it's actually really hard because you have to anticipate it, unless you have like super sick reaction time. But because Reinhardt's Earthshatter has a really long wind-up time, it's like, I don't know, half a second or maybe 3/4 of a second. Your ult does not have a wind-up time, so you can turn it on at any point during that Earthshatter animation. And I've actually, well, if my memory serves correctly, I've actually saved my teammates pretty much from everything, from like all of the damage, because you know, Reinhardt's looking to like kill. I mean, he'll usually like, you know, kill one squishy with like a charge or whatever, but his fire strikes and hammer and his hammer swinging are useless. So you could have done it the moment he started that Earthshatter, and then that you saw your Reinhardt got knocked down, because you actually didn't get knocked down. So like, so you could do it at this moment, but you're not sure if your Reinhardt's gonna get his shield back up. So so not now. Like, so actually the situation that I was talking about, I think a Reinhardt had already died, so I knew that the Earthshatter was going to connect. In this scenario, you actually don't know if it's going to connect or not, but because you were out of his range or his angle, you could have popped it like right there. As soon as you saw him down, you could have just popped it. So you were about like maybe what, a second too late? Yeah, like a good second and a half. And actually, I think you could have saved him. So I said earlier, probably not to use it, but now that I've kind of seen the play and thought about the play a little bit more, I think you actually could have gone for it.
Pass into the iris.
pretty much it. I want to see one last thing. I want to commend you on after the Transcendence, like when it was starting to wind down, like you had 1 second left, you went back into position. That's a mistake that I make far too often, and that I see others Zenyatta's make. So you didn't stay in the fight, right? You were like, oh shit, you know, I'm about to lose my invulnerability. I need to back off. So that was really good on you to do that. Excellent, excellent. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have more time to work on your VOD. Let's just kind of let it play while I wrap up my thoughts. Oh, wait, what? Wait, oh, the game's not over. Okay, let's at least finish the defense. Charging up the right click, excellent. Ooh. Okay, so you got her once. You can do it, you can do it. No, okay, it's okay. Your aim will get better as you improve. I'm assuming it's done now. Still not done. Okay, go team. Right click, right click, right click, right click. Where's the right click? No, my friends. Too slow on the right click. Too late. Too late, rather. Okay, is it done now? Okay, now it's done. Okay. Not bad, actually. I'm very happy with your Zenyatta play overall. It's pretty good. It's very close to the way I like to play Zenyatta. Just with some tweaks here and there. So more right clicks when you have downtime. Weave your discords and your harmonies into your left clicks, in between them. Positioning was pretty good overall. Spacing was pretty good. Need you to learn when to get aggressive, which is usually when your team is winning a fight, or when a fight's just starting to devolve into like a 3v3 or a 2v2. You know, that's the time to go. You know, or like I said, if your team's winning the fight, like they got 2 quick kills or 3 quick kills, and maybe you lost 1 person, still okay. So when you have like a 1 to 2 man advantage, it's, you know, that means to go usually. And then when to be defensive is pretty much every other time, like almost generally when a fight's about to start. Especially when a fight's about to start, you want to be as far and as safe as possible. And with proper use of right clicks, you will be able to kill, or at the very least dissuade, flankers away from you. I have a video of me playing, I think on Route 66. I think it's called, I forgot what it's called, but it does a really good job of showing how you can dissuade flankers when you're kind of defending. Yeah. Transcendence usage was pretty good. Your first one was okay, but again, it would have been better if you had saved it. Your second one was a little bit silly because of you were trying to like save that point, and I don't really agree with that, like the way you went about it. I would have just actually left it alone and just gotten a better position for the next round. Let's see, but actually it did work out in your favor. Your team did hold there for a bit, so it wasn't horrible. And then lastly, your last Transcendence, I don't recall. Oh yeah, your last one was, oh right, the Earth Shatter. That was a tough one. I don't really blame you for that. That's something that you just reacted a little bit slower. It's like you were kind of in this point where when you did it at that point, you needed to just not do it at all. If you were going to do it, you needed to do it sooner. And that's just going to come with practice and game sense. So don't beat yourself up for that one. That was a really tough one. Like that's something that probably I would have even done incorrectly too. Yeah. Okay, what else? That's pretty much it. So work on those things, and you're probably with this level of gameplay, if you play the way you just did on that round, and maybe just like a little bit better, if you work on the things we talked about, you could easily hit diamond, and definitely platinum. So work on that. So stick with the Zen. It will work out for you, and good luck in solo queue.